We're just going to Delhi. We're leaving Kolkata. The wedding is over, so our flight is at 10 a.m. and we're gonna see how it's gonna look like in there. Our driver will pick us up from the airport. We're gonna go to hotel and then we're gonna have some sightseeing in the city. The wedding itself was definitely such an experience, but we didn't get much of a sleep, so I'm really, really tired. I'm waiting for our hotel room so I can take some rest, but otherwise, it was really something you're not going to experience in Europe or anywhere else. So I'm so happy we were able to be part of this and we could experience it.
As soon as we landed in New Delhi, our driver picked us up from the airport and took us straight to our hotel. In my opinion, hiring a driver is one of the smartest choices you can make when traveling around India. It makes your journey so much easier and more comfortable. We stayed at the Ibis Hotel, New Delhi in Agra City, a modern hotel district conveniently located near the airport. Fun little fact, every time we entered the hotel, both we and our belongings had to go through a security check. It didn't matter if it was a suitcase or just a handbag, everything was scanned just like at the airport. Our room was nicely overall, but unfortunately it was quite humid, which we especially noticed at night.
I'm just talking to her. It's open already since 12 until. Oh wow, that's beautiful.
See on the right side. India Gate.
Gate.
Yeah.
The very first thing we checked out in New Delhi after settling into our hotel was Akshardham Temple, and wow, it was absolutely stunning. The vibe inside was super calm and peaceful, probably because you can't take any phones, cameras, or electronics in with you. Everything has to be left in a locker and you can get it all back once you're done. There's also a really nice food court inside, which definitely comes in handy if you get a bit hungry after walking around.
We made it to the temple, which is called Akshardham, but unfortunately, whenever you enter it, you have to give them all your electronics, including phone cameras. So it's not really possible to make any video in there, but it was beautiful. We were able to attend one ritual. We paid 200 rupees for this, so it was great.
Our day wasn't over after visiting Akshardham Temple. Next, we headed to Palika Bazar. Total opposite vibe. It was loud, busy, and full of energy. But if you're on a hunt for souvenirs, this is definitely the place to check out. I found a cute little shop selling scarves and ended up doing some shopping there. The owner was super nice, and I even got to test out my bargaining skills. Always part of the fun. Just a heads up though, be ready for shopkeepers to call you in and really try to sell you their stuff. It can be a bit intense, so keep your cool and don't be afraid to say no.
There was one jewelry.
Shop.
Yeah.
I have also in my. Yeah.
I would like to buy this.
Yeah, everything is beautiful here.
Yes. Punjabi language. Come inside. Hello. Excuse me. Special one I have you.
We don't have any more space in our luggage. Nah.
one of the things that honestly scared me the most in New Delhi was crossing the street. Sounds silly, I know, but it's not always easy to cross without feeling like you might get hit by a rickshaw or a scooter. After our shopping, anyway, we decided it was time for dinner, and of course, we wanted to try some proper Indian food. Since the wedding we were attending was strictly vegan, by the way, if you haven't watched that video yet, you can definitely find it on my channel. This was the main reason why we're traveling to India. We were definitely craving a bit of meat, so we ordered 3 different dishes and asked our waiter to make them less spicy. Not very authentic, I know, but we needed to ease into it. As you walk through the streets, you will notice loads of little stalls selling food and snacks. It looks tempting, but honestly, I wouldn't recommend trying street food unless you really trust your stomach. That was actually the first piece of advice I got from all my Indian friends before the trip. Don't eat the street food while in India.
That's why they're waiting to take away people. What's pinky?
How many? 3%, 4%.
4.
Okay, I'll show you the rest later.
As we got back to our hotel, we grabbed a drink at the lobby bar to unwind a bit. After that, we headed up to our rooms to finally get some sleep. At first, we were a little worried because there was a wedding happening right under our window. Music, lights, the whole vibe. But luckily, it wrapped up pretty quickly and we were able to get some rest. Day 2 kicked off with breakfast at our hotel. It was a continental spread but with a nice little Indian twist, and honestly everything was super tasty. There were plenty of options to choose from, which was great. The only letdown, the coffee, not really my thing. After breakfast we got picked up by our driver and we hit the road and headed to Agra, where we spent the rest of the day.
And then you don't know, but this is a already picture.
Exactly. As you can see, cows are allowed to wander through streets in India. Why? Because in Hindu culture, the cow symbolizes non-violence, motherhood, and life-giving nourishment, as it's seen as a gentle and selfless animal that provides milk and other resources without asking for anything in return. Because of this deep respect, cows are not just protected by law in many Indian states, but they're also allowed to wander through streets, cities, and even highways. People often feed them leftovers or fruit, and you will even see decorated cows during festivals. On the way to Agra, we made a quick stop at Starbucks, and fun fact, like so many other things in India, it's actually owned by Tata. I finally got my hands on a cappuccino with almond milk, which was exactly what I needed. Coffee craving sorted, we hopped back in the car and continued our journey to Agra.
No, it's only one way.
But where are we going now if this is not Taj Mahal?
But if we turn right, next.
Oh my god, guys.
We are going in the right direction.
Taj Mahal.
But because the price was there.
But no, they don't know, right? Like,
We survived.
so weird.
That was stressful.
That was so stressful. Guy's like, huh?
Huh? Yeah, exactly.
So he does a little loop, We nearly died.
Excuse me, ticket is there.
It's okay, it's okay.
Ticket right there. Actually, cover this over the street, then you walk through. Okay, bye, madam. See you later.
See you.
And I have the souvenir shop. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
When you just think about it later on, man.
Yeah.
After that little rickshaw adventure, we still had to make our way through a crowd of people trying to offer us tour guide services. It can get a bit overwhelming, but if you're not interested, just politely say no and keep moving. Once you buy your ticket to the Taj Mahal, you will get a bottle of water along with it, which is a nice little touch. After that, you will go through a security check and then finally reach your destination, Taj Mahal. The white marble, the symmetry, the way it reflects the light, it's just stunning. Built between 1632 and 1653 by Emperor Shah Jahan in the memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal, the Taj is actually a giant marble mausoleum and a symbol of eternal love. It took over 20 years to complete, with thousands of artisans and craftsmen working on it. You can even go inside and see the interior of the mausoleum, which is beautifully carved and incredibly detailed, but just a heads up, filming and photography inside are strictly not allowed, so you will have to soak it in with your own eyes only. As you walk around, you will notice people will approach you offering to take photos for you. It's pretty common. We decided to pay for one, and honestly, we were really happy with the results. The Taj Mahal is way bigger than I expected, and the whole complex is just breathtaking. No wonder it's one of the 7 wonders of the world.
कोई तो है खुदा जिसकी दुआ से हो तुम मेरे दिल में सदा।
कोई तो है खुदा जिसकी रज़ा से हो तुम मेरे जीने की वजह।
ढूंढा था अब तक बस 2 पल का चैन, तुम्हारे आने से है बेहद सुकून। चाहत हुई है तुमसे यूं बेइंतहा, बस है तुम्हारा ही हर वक्त जुनून। कोई तो है खुदा जिसकी दुआ से हो तुम मेरे दिल में सदा।
कोई तो है खुदा जिसकी रज़ा से हो तुम मेरे जीने की वजह। कभी मैंने सोचा न था कि इस कदर हो जाएगा मुझे प्यार। जब से मिली हूँ तुमसे है ये दास्तां, खुशियाँ बटोरे ये दिल हर गम से अनजान।
ढूंढा था अब तक बस 2 पल का चैन, तुम्हारे आने से है बेहद सुकून। चाहत हुई है तुमसे यूं बेइंतहा, बस है तुम्हारा ही हर वक्त जुनून। कोई तो है खुदा जिसकी दुआ से हो तुम मेरे दिल में सदा।
कोई तो है खुदा जिसकी रज़ा से हो तुम मेरे जीने की वजह।
After Taj Mahal, we made a quick stop at Burger King because, let's be real, sometimes we just need a little familiar comfort food when traveling. After grabbing a bite, we continued on to Agra Fort.
Agra Fort is another iconic site in Agra, located about 2.5 kilometers from the Taj Mahal. Agra Fort was originally by the Mughal Emperor Akbar in the 16th century, starting in 1565, but it was expanded and renovated by his successors, including Jahangir and Shah Jahan, the same emperor who built the Taj Mahal. The fort was strategically located along the Yamuna River, offering both protection and a view of the Taj Mahal. The fort is made of red sandstone, and its massive walls, gates, and towers are part of what makes it so impressive. There's an entry fee for foreign tourists, and you may also be able to hire a guide to learn more about the rich history and stories behind the fort. However, thanks to all the experiences which we already had during the day, we decided not to hire any tourist guide and just walk around the Agra Fort ourselves and enjoy it there. One of the most iconic views of the Taj Mahal can be seen from the fort, especially from the Musamman Burj, a tower where Shah Jahan is believed to have been imprisoned by his son. From here, he spent his last years gazing at the Taj Mahal, the mausoleum he built for his beloved wife.
We are famous. We took photos like with 500 people already, so I cannot believe.
It's actually nice here. Just that everyone wants to take a photo with us is very
Maybe think like that's this car is like great. Bangkok. I wouldn't have expected. Careful, careful. That's my fate, to be honest. But okay.
Recently, I watched a video where one influencer was saying that it's always better to have a tourist guide which will protect you from the scammers so he can then later on scam you himself. Actually, our driver did not protect us from the scammers, and as well at the end of the journey, he tried to scam us himself because he said that let's just stop by here. They will show you how Taj Mahal was built and so on. And at the end of this, they just took us to one big room when they were trying to sell us everything they were having there, most probably. But okay, at least I was able to make this video for you guys to see how Taj Mahal was built.
This is mother of pearl from Sri Lanka.
This is
This is abalone shell from India. This is pelam. Mother of pearl.
okay.
It's from Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. This is the blue lapis lazuli from Afghanistan. Very rare to find nowadays. Same blue.
Ah,
Green malachite, Congo, South Africa.
I have a ring with that.
You have?
Yeah.
Where you buy? In India?
For my grandmother when she died.
This is the orange cornelian. You might have seen Taj Mahal, they put the torch in here. Yes. The Mumtaz, wife of King Shah Jahan's favorite stone. This stone, symbol of love and peace. And Taj Mahal also glowing the touch of the light.
I cannot hold anymore.
Turquoise from Iran.
I'm from Iran.
You from Iran? Tehran.
What is it?
Turquoise from Iran.
this is from Iran.
Turquoise.
Turquoise.
Turkisha. And this is the black onyx from Belgium. In Taj Mahal, all four silhouettes of calligraphy at the Quran are everywhere.
So this is the black onyx.
From Belgium. So these are big rocks. They chopped small pieces. But these are how small pieces and how the shape with the drying bead. But they cannot work 1 hour, 2 hour continuous because sometimes tears come in the eyes, the blood comes on the finger, then they stop.
This is
So
beautiful.
Taj Mahal marble actually natural color white. So first they paint red color. White marble we make outline very difficult. And beauty of this work, we don't have any measurement on total with the eyes, with the mind. Same copy, same here. So that's why they paint red color and after make outline now easy. After they keep one side flower, 5 pieces such a small, separate the shape like that.
So like that we have to.
After they make cavity, more hard. Looks like easy because they're expert, but I'm going to start 1631 and finish 1653. And still like rain, hot, cold, and open. So we take the glue, super glue, secret glue, put the cavity and take the stone fix step by step like this. And once they stick, after 24 hours, they fix and burn out. Until this person don't take hammer and change it, fix it. After we take bone powder, reverse it with the same way, long time to rub in and toss. And you have seen Taj Mahal across the river. You might have heard the King Shah Jahan, he want to make one more Taj Mahal, black marble Taj Mahal.
In case you enjoyed today's video, please do not forget to click on like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.